What is up, guys? It is the Zesty Squid here, and welcome to a very different video, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a sad day for the GTA 5 community, along with the single-player modding community, respectively. Take-Two and Rockstar's recent actions against GTA 4 team, and their official cease and desist letter to them, in which they stated that OpenIV was allowing third parties to defeat security features of its software and modify software in violation of Take-Two rights. However, this is completely and utter lies and incorrect, not to mention that the letter was illiterate both technically and grammarly. The following reasons are why OpenIV team are not in violations of Take-Two rights. They strictly follow the civil code of Russia, only reverse engineering for interpretability, only clean room reverse engineering, the distribution of original data and code. An example of this is Liberty City's mod, which was developed that would allow players to visit GTA 4 in GTA 5. Sounds great, right, guys? Well, basically, the OpenIV team worked around feverishly not to provoke Take-Two or Rockstar, where they had their own where you had to own GTA 4 and acquire the map files from your own game and put them into a converter to use in GTA 5. So basically, instead of just giving out the GTA 4 map in the mod like they could have made it really easy for them and made it really easy for everyone else, they didn't want to hurt Rockstar or Take-Two's feelings and, you know, do what they set up here by violating and distributing their code and whatnot. So they worked hard to work around that, and they still get a slap on the wrist. Now, I don't know if the GTA 4 Liberty City mod has anything to do with the involvement of them shutting OpenIV down, but I really have a feeling that it could, definitely. So anyway, so to further this statement, and acquire the map files from your own games and put them into a converter they use in GTA 5, just like I stated before. And there's as well as this, they also said that they would not mess with GTA 5 Online at all, and we've known that for many years now, since they started modding in 2013 up until now. They have not messed with GTA 5 Online at all. They can't mess with it as soon as you try and go in with mods. I mean, I have mods, as you guys know, and I'd assume most of you guys have GTA 5 mods. You guys know that if you have OpenIV on your computer and open, and you use that and you try and click online, it says what modified files detected, and then it says return to Grand Theft Auto 5. So you know that you cannot get into GTA 5 Online. So their statements that saying that you can are complete lies and utter bullshit, in my opinion. So, and also, as stated above, you can see why myself and GTA 5 community are currently belligerent. Like, you guys have to understand, and I'm sure you guys are the same way with me right now. You are just belligerent over this situation. I sure know I am, and I know you guys should be. But to further their incompetence and utter lies to the face of the valued players, meaning us, Rockstar and Take-Two send out statements to the community where it reads, unfortunately, OpenIV enables recent malicious mods that allows harassment of players that interfere with GTA 5 online experience. Okay, for everyone, this is just wrong and they know it. OpenIV does not allow or support any kind of GTA 5 mods. The OpenIV team always, and to the best of their ability, supported Rockstar and their right to protect GTA 5 Online from hacks and cheats, but Take-Two, C, and D was specific for single player mods and not mentioning about GTA 5 Online. As you can see, they're just completely lying. I mean, look at this here. It says malicious mods that allow harassment for players and interference with GTA 5 Online experience for everyone. You can't take OpenIV mods into online. It doesn't work. Take-Two obviously hasn't done their homework, or they're just complete incompetent assholes who just want to control their game. And why would they do this now? I mean, it's always been a gray area, I know that, but Jesus, like, they're acting like it's the end of the world, that now that we're trying to, mod and whatnot, because we've been modding since GTA 3. It started in GTA 3, and now GTA 3, San Andreas, 4, and then now 5. I mean, look at all the amazing mods that have come out of freaking modders. I mean, I can tell you a bunch off my head that I've used a lot. A lot of World War II mods, Fury Tank, the Osprey. I mean, those are just some amazing mods. Not to mention some ones that have gotten real, like, screenplay from GameSpot in them, with, like, Hanabi and Iron Man and all those awesome mods. Like, those are amazing mods. And now to think that that's just all over, it's just ridiculous to think that they can have it for so long and then all of a sudden just abruptly say, nope, no more mods. How could you do such a thing? You're horrible people forever thinking that you could use mods, and now modding is illegal because we say so, and yeah, yada 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 yada. It's just a complete absurdness. So guys, I know this is just a ranting video, but I mean, I assure you, and many GTA 5 YouTubers alike are just completely, I mean, annoyed at this. I mean, this is not just like me, another video where I'm like, oh, I've been banned, and like, oh no, like, I'm gonna have to get a new account now. Like, that sucks, because that was online modding. Okay, I understand that. But this is single player modding. They're now trying to control our single player modding. I mean, I have 2 copies of the game, one for modding and one for playing online. And then I have it on console as well, as you guys know, for the Maggot to Millionaire series. So I am very diverse in having it in many platforms. And now the fact that I can't use my mods, now the fact that websites that support these mods and use these mods, I mean, there's websites that go on GTA5mods.com, I think it is, where it's clean mods, easy mods, there's tons of mods, from script mods to vehicle mods. You know, what is going to happen to websites like that? I mean, the only way I could use mods right now is if I revert it back, and that's basically going to be my plan. I'll probably revert back. And really, guys, I really advise you guys just to say no to Rockstar. Use Steam and say negative reviews. I know we're fighting back with Steam. I mean, it's now at overwhelmingly negative, and also we have a petition out there. So I'll put it in the link in the description. Please, guys, sign it. We're already at 60,000 supporters. We need that petition to get up to 100,000, because we need to show that Take-Two and Rockstar that we're not going to stand for such blasphemy, and we just need they need to understand that they're ruining something great. They're breaking the final straw on the camel's back. Okay, they don't understand how many people buy the game just for modding. Okay, I bought it for online back when I first had it, but I had it for modding as well. I used it for both, but some people buy it only for modding. They're just saying, they're basically just putting a big middle finger up to the people who like to mod the game, or it's their hobby. I mean, it used to be my hobby, it still is my hobby, and now that I can't do that, it quite saddens me. It saddens the whole GTA 5 community, and the GTA 5 community should you know, fight back against this, you know, this regime, if you want to call it that. I mean, you can say, oh, it's their game, you know, oh, you know, maybe they're right, but in reality, they're just lying to our faces. I don't understand how they could do this to us. I'm just, there's no words. I mean, no words for what has happened over this past week. Reading all the articles and reading everything, and just knowing how everything is just being affected by Take-Two, the publisher, action against the modding community. So yeah. And then I can't believe they even have the audacity to say this, even in their I'm reading this again now in their little statement. It says in the beginning part, Take-Two actions were not specifically targeting single player mods. Oh please, you just shut down Open4. See, that's what I mean. There's such contradiction in their statements, okay? Take-Two actions were not specifically targeted at single-player mods, BS, and then it says, unfortunately, Open4 enables recent malicious mods. What is a malicious mod, okay? That allow harassment of players and interfere with GTA 5 online experience for everyone. As you know, that's already BS, we already know that. And then they also said, we are working to figure out how we can continue to support the creative community without negatively affecting our players. Okay, that's another freaking lie, because if they wanted to not affect the creative community without negatively impacting our players, they wouldn't shut down Open4. If you shut down Open4, that makes it so you can't use mods, which really does affect your creative community and does negatively impact your players. So what I mean, guys, like, their statements are just complete bias, complete BS, and they don't even know what they're talking about anymore. They're trying to defend a stupid statement from Take-Two, their publisher, who obviously has gone off the deep end with this shit, and then they say that the freaking mods are malicious. I mean, Open4 mods are not malicious, and you can't even go online with them. I'm gonna repeat that till doomsday. You try and click online, it says alert. You cannot go online, you know, with modified game, Return to Grand Theft Auto. I mean, if they really wanted to, if they really saw that there's some issue, like some exploit for Open4, how people were getting online or something, instead of shutting them down like complete ass wipes, they could have said, you know, hey Open4 team, we've realized that there's some kind of breach or leak in your software that's allowing, you know, maybe a malicious mod to come into online somehow. This is just theoretically, because I'm not believing this at all for 1 minute, 1 moment, 1 second, but that it's now coming into online and that it needs to be stopped. They could have alerted the Open4 team to this, and they could have maybe fixed or patched it. And then on top of this, Rockstar could have patched it if they needed to on their end as well. I mean, there's so many more possibilities they could have done instead of attacking the Open4 team. I just don't understand, and it's just killing me inside the know that this might be the ending of GTA modding. I mean, forever. I mean, it's one thing to say online modding, I understand, okay, get rid of that, I understand, I know it's a bad thing, people griefing other people, but, I mean, single player modding, come on now, people, I mean, are you even listening to me right now? Do you guys have a few screws, I think Take-Two has a few screws loose, if you know what I mean. So, overall, this is just insane. Again, this is my rant. I'm sorry about my long-ass video about a rant about how Take-Two and Rockstar are really affecting the GTA 5 single-player modding community. I mean, Open4 has tried everything that they can do in their power to stop them, to stop something like this from happening, and Take-Two and Rockstar have gone right ahead and ignored all their actions in trying to stop malicious mods from occurring, and they still basically slap a child and basically say, nope, now you can't have modding. So, yeah. Also, I didn't forget to mention this earlier. If you guys go on Steam, I've also read a review. I also encourage you guys to write a review on Steam about all the recent negative reviews on GTA 5 over this. I mean, you should not mess with GTA 5 community or any game modding community, okay? Over the past month, there's only been 21% of these reviews that have been positive. Okay, that means over 81% of the reviews have been negative, including mine. You know, I love this game. Okay, you know how many consoles I have it on. I had it on 360. I have it on Xbox One. I have 2 or 3 copies on PC alone. I mean, the only console I don't have it on is PS3 and PS4. I love this game. I breathe this game. And in my 6-piece Steam accounts, I have like over 300 hours plus. I mean, one of them I have 800 hours on, plus 300 hours on another 4 accounts. Okay, I have like a year's worth of worth of time in this game. I love this game, and the fact to see that it's just gonna plummet to the ground like it is now because of Take-Two's incompetent actions, because honestly they're not even they're attacking something that's not even the root cause of the problem, to be honest with you, because they're attacking Open4, which is a single-playing modding platform that allows them to edit things in single-player only, but yet they're not stopping the online modding like, you know, menu and like a bunch of those other paid subscription. Now I have heard that they are starting to do that, but even still, why would you attack Open4? Open4 is not a cause of any such online modding, and it's never been that way. They're just kind of pulling it out of their ass at this point. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this rant of a video. I know it's kind of long, but it needs to be said. There's other YouTubers doing the same. I completely agree with them, and I agree with my statements wholeheartedly that they just need to learn their lesson. So I suggest you guys put negative reviews on Steam or whatever gaming platform you can. I mean, not to mention sign that petition. I'll put it in the comments. I will put it in the description. We're already up to 60,000 supporters, and that's only growing, guys, because we gained like 7,000 supporters in one day. So guys, if you can support that petition, go sign it. If you guys want to see mods come back to GTA 5 single player. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this rant video. I mean, it needed to be said, honestly. So anyway, this is Zesty Squid signing out. Goodbye.